Hello everybody, I'm down the boat for a week, so while the weather's a little bit naff, I'm on the little boat. Lyra's there next door on the big boat. But the inside, as you can see, it's in a right state. No damage, it's all just a fucking state where they damaged it all, and look, bits of rust metal, tin box been put there. See where the tin box was? But it's all like that. All this has been ripped out, the headlining. That's all ready for four-way stretch. So now, from now on, I'm going to keep a little up to date on how the progress goes on the boat. So all this is being cleaned now. As you see, I've started work on the front. So I'll show you what that's like, all this, when I finish today. You can see I've done the front, and then I've done this section here, which while I'm doing this section here, I leave it. So I'll get that section done, and this section this side done. Right now will be the whole point of the boat done. But the point is, leave sift. You hear about how to clean your boat with disinfectants and bloody toothpaste and all the stuff. Well, this has got it in it. So if you leave it on there, it's working all the time. So I'll clean this side now, and then that whole front of the boat can stay with that on it. Then when I wipe it off, it acts like the cleaner you put your cloths in to make them go white. Bleach. But it's a weak bleach, so it's like the acid I bought for the outside, but it works on the inside. Sift. Any powder cleaner will do it. Let me show you the routine I'm doing to do this, by the way. First of all, I've been all tools and paints and strippers and thinners, and as you can see, metal tins left in here over the years, and she's been perked up all these years. First, I come in and I do the whole surface I'm cleaning, the area. That's great to get any hard bits. Like some of these, like that, it's made of actual a very slight hole. There's one over here, and in the summer I got to get some white top coat. I can touch all these up and sand them back, but there ain't many of them inside, thank God. But anyway, first step is to wipe it with this, then to go over it with water and a cloth like this, then to go over it with loads of sift and one of these, and then rub and leave it sitting on the surface for at least a quarter of an hour, and then wipe the whole thing back, your old area back. So I'll show you that area in a minute when I finished it. Okay, you can see what I've already cleaned. That's took me about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. All this, as I say, is where I bit the old headlining off. That'll be all new headlining right the way through. Cover's got to be unscrewed sometime and painted inside, and then all four-way stretch material along there for insulation, and on the ceiling up in there. In here we've got a wooden roof insulated, so as I say, the four-way stretch got to go all the way along the side. Sorry, the sprung's not handled out very good, but as you see, the four-way stretch got to go all down here, all up above the window and along underneath. But then again, I might be building more cupboards there, because that you can put a big gap. That stupid. It's all space being wasted. But that'll be the bed. Hopefully it'll be permanently made. But as you can see, all this is all clean now. I've got all the bloody old fiberglass that was in there. And the only thing I can't do is the two hatches. They're made of wood. And here's the one over here. I give it a clean. But as you see, that goes in there. So that's the anchor locker at the front there. The anchor comes down through that tube, and this is the sail locker in this one. And now all I've got to do is work my way back along there and along all this and get all this done. So it ain't bad. Day one, first trip down for the winter. Well, as the night closes in, it's getting dark now. I don't know if the video will come out, but if I can see it on the screen, I've done from the end of the bulkhead there, all out there, and all down here. These are varnished. All I'm left with now is a little bit back where the cooker comes out, because the cooker comes out of there, cooker and the sink. All that along there, I should put 4-way stretch in there all the way along, and then build the cupboards. That way the cupboards have got a bit of insulation inside of them. So anyway, as the night closes in and we're on the back of the boat, I've adjusted this rope so as the boat now stays a little bit further away from it. What happened on the last tide was this boat floated and the other boat never. So this boat went into that one. Hopefully now problem solved. Anyway, that's it for today. Looking in from outside, you can see the difference between the top and the sides and the floor. That'll be like new tomorrow. And we're on the top there. And then we start on the back of the boat. And then we've got the colour for all these blue bits. Okay, there you go, day one. Today there's Leanne's light is on next door on her boat. So my little boat was lit up, courtesy of Leanne. So I finished work on her for tonight. And she sat there floating just off the back of my boat. So tomorrow I'll do some more work, but hopefully I might be a little bit on the outside because it's supposed to be drier. So back on our boat. It's that time of night now. We've got to start lighting the lights. I bought a bag of coal yesterday on the way down. That lasts 12 days, but I'm only here for 4 or 5. I bought the generator down. That's got to be fitted under one of these and plumbed into the electrics. And as you can see, I was up using all the lights last night from like this time right through till 3 o'clock. And you can see today she's still fully charged up on the system. And that's without the generator. So anyway, bed's made. I haven't let me come into the boat. Back in the boat now. Tonight we're having a flask of soup. I might do an omelette or a fried eggs and beans. And as I say, I don't bother because there's nobody coming visiting because of COVID and me. I just leave to bed. I'm going to lay on there in the day whenever I want. And Lyra's quite happy. So end of day one. So let's hope we get the weather a bit better as predictions. The next couple of days are supposed to be okay. So fingers crossed and we'll see how it goes. Pitch black and it's only 5. Well, there you go, end of day one. Me and Lyra now are on the boat. Lyra's asleep. I'm waiting to go to sleep. I will be as soon as I finish this download. And cup of tea there. And my video editor. And I'm making the video. Day one. That you'll now be watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Pete out. Look for the rest of the days. I'm here for 4 or 5 days.